This is me, Squeaky Clean Dave. 9 metres up in the air and 45 metres of gutter to clean out. And it's not going very well at all. But this isn't where our story starts. Our story starts a few days ago. So let's go back and take a look. Here we are at Harris Safety Training in Worcester, and I'm going to be doing my iPath course. First half of the day consists of theory, and the second half is the practical. It starts with a 30-question test just to see how you get on and how much you already know. That gives the instructor some scope on how fast he can go. The afternoon is the practical part. I was taking 3 different sections. I was taking my 1B, my 3B, which is the cherry picker, and the 3A, which is a scissor lift. You are trained how to manoeuvre the machine in different positions, how to drive it around the course, which you do round cones, and then you test it on it afterwards, losing points for every time you hit a cone. Your 3A starts with walking along with the scissor lift and manoeuvring it as you go. You've got to get this through the cones again. Then you're up and down and moving it about again through the cones. There's a very old proverb that says, wisdom is a protection, just as money is a protection. But the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves the life of its owner. I have to say, Harris Safety Training in Worcester run a fantastic course. They teach you at your speed with easily understandable lessons, and I definitely feel like I've now got the wisdom to stay alive using a cherry picker. So now I've done my training, let's get back to the gutters. Started off with an inspection of the equipment, and then I familiarised my banksman in case anything went wrong. If for some reason I pass out, you see these, see that there, look, that's your main boom.
Yeah.
So you have to press the green button and then it goes up and down.
Yeah.
If for some reason the engine stops working, that there pulls out of there like that.
Yeah.
And then you can pump it up manually like that.
Oh yeah.
Or pump it down manually, whichever way you want it to go. I was told it had been about 10 years since this gutter had been cleaned out, and there was trees, bulrushes, and even those type of reeds that grow on wetlands. Some of the plants were really well established and all the roots were matted together in the bottom of the gutter. The problem was the bottom of the gutter was wider than the gap to get it out, so it was really awkward to get stuff out of the gutters. grip at the minute. Really tight. It's all grown in together. So as I've been editing this video, I've been looking at the footage and noticed a couple of things that I have done wrong. I really should have left that empty bucket on the roof there. I just got it out of the way of the cherry picker and left it on the roof, which isn't safe. And I should have also have tethered my tools onto the cherry picker. Soon realised I wasn't going to be able to scoop it out, and it wasn't going to work just trying to pull it out. So it was off to the van to see what tools I'd got, see if I got something better. Fortunately, in the van I found an old handsaw, and I found that if I cut through sections of roots it came out much easier. So now I've got a method that seemed to work, I could crack on and get the rest of the gutter cleared. After the first section, I'd already got 2 builder's buckets full of rubbish. One of the hardest parts of the job was moving the cherry picker, as it wasn't self-driven, it was trailer mounted. So once you got the outriggers up, you either had to stick it on the back of the van. I haven't got a tow bar, so it was pulled along by hand. Once you're in position, you use your outriggers to level you up. There's 2 spirit levels, making sure that the machine is situated exactly level. Fortunately on this job I had Mrs. Squeaky to come in as my banksman, so she swept up and kept everything tidy down below, made sure nobody was walking in and out of doors, and was there for emergency rescues just in case needed. The highlights of the day was getting this 10-foot long gutter snake out in one piece. Downpipes were checked, it was time to pack up. Good tip is to try and leave the site tidier than when you got there. This always stands out in the customer's mind and they'll have you again in future. checking the gutters to make sure they're all clear, there was one final job to do. Take Mrs. Squeaky up to 12 metres high in the cherry picker and get a photo. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and take a look at this other video that you might find interesting. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.